Hey everyone, this is your video reacting girl Ponylover1989 and you are watching another reaction episode. Well, I'm done with reacting to you Ooey suggested reactions. I think it's about time that I start reacting to Gem Estrella's next Underground Cinema episode. You may remember my reaction to his review on the live-action Grinch movie. Well, now I'm going to be reacting to Underground Cinema for The Cat in the Hat, which was uploaded 6 months ago and already got 51 views. And this stars Mike Myers, the guy you may know as the voice behind Shrek from the Shrek movie series. So, yeah. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and... Okay, I'm going to be expecting a bunch of ads. Vapor rub? Don't want to watch that. It's too sudden. Gem99 presents Underground Cinema, starring Gem Estrella. Theme song is Enemy by Fozzy, just like in the last ones that I've reacted to. Today's review, The Cat in the Hat, 2003, from Universal and DreamWorks, I think.
Well, before we begin this episode, I'd like to give out a quick plot summary of The Cat in the Hat. Because
plot summary.
We all had fun with the Grinch movie, didn't we? And
we sure do.
Honest, a lot of people recognize The Cat in the Hat because that's the most famous.
I like the Patty and Frisk Freeling animated special from like in 1970s or 80s, I think.
A storm comes in and we see two little kids just sitting down inside of the house staring.
This is based on the actual book written by Dr. Seuss. The illustrations made by him.
Then the fish is like, no, bad keeping. You can't do that. Bad keeping. The cat is like,
What does that doesn't that remind me of the old lady from the Madagascar series going, "You dead kitty."
And cause a mess inside the house. The kids catch them and they headed up to hear what the cat in the house. The Cat in the Hat does leave and he does come back to clean up the house, fix everything up, and that was it.
Which reminds me, they're coming out with a CGI animated film with Bill Hader playing as the character in the movie.
The Cat in the Hat is what it is. A simple
But it's developed by Warner Brothers Animation. One screening later.
So who the fuck thought it was a good idea to make an hour-long movie out of that?
Is that the band singer of Smash Mouth?
I thought it was a good idea to adapt this one. It's not even like a children's book with a long epic story or something that you can build a movie around. It's the fucking cat with the fucking hat! I already told you the whole book within a minute. What kind of studio executive would be this desperate and greedy to approve a movie with little to no material to work around? I don't care if it was made for kids or some bullshit. That doesn't excuse you from making a movie without giving a shit whatsoever. Now the question is, how do they take a book like that and drag it out for an hour-long movie? Well, if I were to guess, someone from some planning group thought to themselves, hey, what if Howard did a good job explaining the story from
Jim Carrey.
the same thing with The Cat in the Hat? Well, I doubt it could be done justice, but I'm gonna try to repeat it. Let it out, because hey, they put their best foot forward, and they clearly gave out their best effort to it. So surely they must have found someone who would be a good director to make this.
Directed by Bo Welch.
For those of you who don't know, Bo Welch was a production designer who mainly works on different sets and styles that he used to live in, which is far from his element. his first movie as the director.
His
By the time
first
this movie was
directed movie.
doing this kind of obscure show about some
Secret Agent Man, the TV show, and the Tick. The animated version of the series was. The animated version of the Tick was awesome.
Was there really no other competent, reliable director voting to take this job? Well, actually,
I thought I would want to do a marathon of that soon. Apollo 13, Splash Had a Beautiful Mind. Oh, you mean that mermaid movie with Tom Hanks in it? I think that was released in the 1980s. Passionate? Because we grew up with these books and because they have such universal themes and illustrations ignite such fantasy in your mind as a child, the aggregation of those feelings, it leaves an indelible positive memory. And so when I realized I had a chance to voice the Grinch and then Cat in the Hat into movies, I was willing to do anything to bring them to the screen. Oh, sorry about that. I was just quoting them, and I was just quoting those quotes in Meow's voice. I hope you don't mind. Tim Allen? Well, he starred in the Santa Claus and sitcom Home Improvement, but he also has a voice acting role as Buzz Lightyear. The Edge. The guy behind Austin Powers and Shrek. My earliest memories of Dr. Seuss are the book Mobile in Toronto, this traveling library where we would check out his books. My mother was an actress in England, and she would read the books to me and the other kids who came by to listen because she was so good at it. My earliest memory of Dr. Seuss is The Cat in the Hat, which I loved it. It's my favorite book. I love the illustrations, and my mama read it with the Liverpool accent. That may be why it's my favorite book of all time. Yeah, sorry about that. Reciting the lines in Meow's voice. And quotes. You don't mind, do you? Let's move on to the review. Universal, DreamWorks, SKG, Imagine. Entertainment.
This is the highlight of the movie because everything in the
highlight of the movie.
Well, that's not entirely true. For one thing, the movie's production and set
Alec Baldwin,
very good, really colorful. In fact,
Kelly Preston, colorful in the Grinch.
Not to say that it ruins the experience if that is today, but at least they can say
Dakota Fanning. Wow, she was younger back then.
which is probably no surprise considering that all of Welsh is the same guy who wrote to Marcus sounds for
Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and the Men in Black movie series.
Everything in this movie sucks. I mean, there's nothing good about this movie.
Come on, the Tim Burton movies were great, especially Batman Returns and Edward Scissorhands. Ew! My reaction when I see pineapples on pizza. Ew. There's shit everywhere! I got that line from Dumb and Dumber.
can't stop. The honest to God only good thing in this whole entire movie, we see a small town in the middle of a field full of green hills.
Green
So
hills.
many hills that are so green, in fact, it makes
Greenery. Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Zone. Mario? The Mario amusement park? That was terrible. Well, I'm glad Universal Studios made a Nintendo theme park called Super Nintendo World. A Brian Gazer production. Yep, every Dr. Seuss story begins with, always starts with words that rhyme. Superman or Avatar? General Crossbeer? Adult Swim? Is that from Metalocalypse or from a different show?
Certainly would have made the whole movie more entertaining than what we got. We see the Anvil town, then we take a look inside.
Humber Floop's real estate building.
And you better come.
Hand sanitize. Sean Ace.
By an insane germaphobe.
A germaphobe? Steve Johnson makes a special effects. Employees must wash their hands constantly.
I swear he just couldn't catch a break of being stupid. If you don't remember this guy in the book, that's okay. He's just a made-up character for the sake of adding some kind of conflict. And get used to this part because this is not the only time they brought out to bring some kind of attention to the story, of which the book had little to no conflict whatsoever. So...
Well, the character didn't appear in the actual contrived conflict card. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card or a Magic the Gathering card? I'm assuming that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Joan Walden.
What am I saying? It's fucking gross.
You're fired!
Now that's bad enough that her boss is so paranoid over the germs, right? If her house becomes a mess in some way, no matter how minor and harmless it is, she's fired, kicked out. Well, apparently that wasn't suspenseful enough for people backstage. As we now move on
Emmanuel Lubetsky. Contrived conflict card 2.
Conrad and Sal, both played by Spencer Presley.
A young Dakota Fanning.
With personalities like that, the chances for these kids to behave and not make a mess in the house are next to zero. And you know what? At this point, it should
Doggy.
be really obvious why this movie adaptation of The Cat in the Hat book is a bad idea from the start. I already gave out a quick story synopsis of the book, and that alone should tell you why it wouldn't work in an hour-long movie. As if the added subplots weren't bad enough, they have completely ruined the characters in the setup of the movie by giving these kids, and it really is Seuss, too much character.
Too much character.
Well, if you read the book, you would know that the kids in the book have no personality to
They have no personality to begin with in the book.
It makes it easy for the kids reading the book to imagine themselves taking part in the experience. By giving these kids character for as bland as they are, makes them unrelatable and therefore loses connection with the audience. Also, there's a huge difference